Morning Soul Fam. This video is going to be a brief video about how to follow your intuition and how to take risks. So one thing to keep in mind is when you feel that hunch, that gut feeling in your stomach, and your mind is arguing with you, your heart's arguing with you, but your gut's telling you something isn't right, or something is perfect, but I don't know why this is perfect, or I don't know why this feels right, I don't know enough information. Follow that intuition and take a little risk. I'm not saying go carelessly and dive into any new adventure. Clearly you need to do your research, ask people, whether it's a company, a person, get to know what you're thinking about investing in. But the thing is, if you over-calculate for too long, you'll get all up in your head, and then eventually you just won't do anything. You'll be stagnant, and then you'll lose that opportunity. And I have to be honest, I definitely have been playing it safe too many times in my past, and it took losing those opportunities and facing my fears to really realize that there's nothing to be afraid of. Like, you can really have what you want, you can really receive what it is you've always desired. But if you are just going to be content with the status quo, oh well, I've always worked here, oh well, this is how all my relationships are, oh well, all my friends act like that. No, you can start, like I said, today, right this moment, right now, and decide, this is what I'm willing to tolerate, and this is what I know I deserve and can attract in my life. So you have to think about your intuition also like a muscle. If you're not gonna work it out, you're not gonna get the muscle. It's not just gonna be like, oh, I did one push-up today, how come I don't have a bicep, right? Same thing with intuition. If you follow your intuition on Monday, it's like, oh, go in this coffee shop because I have a good idea. Even if it's a smaller thing, as like, go into this coffee shop, whatever. And then you're like, wow, I got a free coffee in there. Yeah, because your intuition told you, like, hey, I got a free coffee in there for you. And even though you didn't understand, it didn't make sense in your head or even your heart why you needed to go in there, you followed that intuition and then you got that coffee. Well, guess what? If you do that on Monday, and then Monday evening, you get a hunch, an intuition, oh, don't go to this cart, and you go. Tuesday, don't go to work, and you go. Wednesday, don't talk to this friend, and you talk to them. All these different things, right? And it turns out to become a disaster. And then you look back and go, oh my God, I had a hunch about this, I had an intuition about this, and I thought I was crazy because why would I not go to work? Oh, there was a threat in the building. I mean, I didn't mean to say that when the plane went by, so I'm sorry if that was insensitive for anyone. But what I'm basically just trying to say to you is that if you play it safe so much, the muscle of your intuition is never going to develop. Therefore, you're not going to be able to conquer your dreams because you're going to be always playing it too safe, afraid that you're going to suffer. And of course, many people do live their lives this way. They want to avoid suffering. Some people just want to love and be happy, and whatever happens in return, like, they'll just go with it. But some really are just like, I don't want to be hurt, so whatever I can do to not have that, boom. But the thing is, you're also, come on, you know this, you're also going to lose so many beautiful moments, memories, adventures, because you thought you couldn't do it, or you didn't see how it was going to be painted. And trust me, I'm in my mind a lot. It took me time to get into a meditative state and to continue to remind myself, hey, I haven't meditated in a couple days. I gotta sit still today. Not just listen to a motivational video, but really breathe in my thoughts. And sometimes within minutes, I'm already getting what they call in the esoteric community downloads. You're already getting downloads, and you're just like, why am I feeling I need to do this? Why am I feeling this is right even though 5 minutes ago I didn't? It's a download. You're getting in touch with the divine, whatever you want to call it. God, Jesus, Allah, the universe, source, energy, vibes. Oh my God, just got stung by something. So you play it safe too much. I mean, I think you'll live in regret because you may have lived an okay life, but you could have lived an amazing life. So just remember, you work out on Monday, you're not going to have the biceps on Friday. That's not how it works. You have to continuously use your intuition. And the good thing is, when you start to really use it, like a lot, you don't doubt it again. And when you don't doubt it again, it continuously works for you because you know to trust the divine. Even if you don't understand why, you're in this airport, it said go this way, you're like, I don't know why I'm supposed to go this way, but you went, right? And I'll tell a story about someone that actually inspired me that I met about a month ago. And he has a charity, and he was doing something for the children where he was packing up school supplies and I think food or whatever, I believe it was school supplies in backpacks for children. And there was a woman that came up to him, and I know he told this story, and I was so touched by this story. There's a woman that went up to him and said, like, can I hug you? Or had to translate it, and was crying because she said to him, I didn't know how I was gonna buy my kids, you know, school supplies this year. Like, I didn't have any money, and God told me to go down the street, and here you are giving away backpacks with supplies. Like, I'm telling you, I'm gonna cry right now, because you really don't have to suffer as badly as you think, you know? It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I promise you, these are tears of joy, because it's so beautiful when you really trust in divine and you realize you don't have to fear about anything. In fact, the more you fear, the more you're putting that into, you know, your next realm of reality. And you don't need that. You need to be happy, right? You want to be happy. So let's be happy.